All right, that's enough of that dumbass song. All right, so let me just cue everyone in here. Welcome. I think it's this one. There it is. Okay, so we're missing Will, but the lore is Will is on his way from work, so we'll just kill some time so Will can get here and we can start
Yeah,
this.
Will's not coming home
Will's
yet.
not coming home. Okay, so again is a truck. Okay, bye trucks. So there's not much to talk about. We're just gonna talk about how Marvel Infinite is finally out. There is some things I want to talk about. We're gonna talk about how tournaments should be run, or how we think tournaments should be run, and problem solve. There's been a lot of problem solving going on, but I think because Vince is gone, because I'm pretty sure what I would say is with every new fighting game that comes out, problems arrive. So like Marvel Infinite came out like last week. It officially came out, like yesterday or Tuesday, I believe.
Yep. I mean,
And
earlier if you were lucky.
yeah, earlier if you're lucky, Tuesday, like if you waited for the street date. And then following that, Wednesday Night Fights had a big tournament for it. There's a big
And
turnout.
LBC too.
NLBC. There were some blow ups and there were some things. We'll talk about that later. We'll talk about SCR because SCR is this weekend, and we'll talk because we there are some people that do not look forward to this tournament, and we will ask those people, hey, like, what can this tournament do for you to like kind of be like, you know what, I support this 100%. All this crazy bullshit, and then we'll probably find other things to rant off about, and I can't think of anything else. Think about mostly Marvel because I have a lot to say about Marvel, and we'll talk about what's going on in TTF because with Marvel that means Rand Bats, and pretty sure those will survive. But to start us off, Vince, is there anything you want to talk about before we get into just talking about the SCR, the whole Marvel fiasco again, and all this shit?
No, we might as well just go into it. There's not a lot of bullshit we can do. So I feel like this is gonna be the bullshit. So
Okay, so my first, the fucked up thing is that I have not played Marvel Infinite yet.
I don't think that's fucked up at all.
I've had the game since last Friday, and I mean everyone else played it. Everyone else seemed like they're having a good time. Dre, a couple other people came over, and they're practicing and playing, fucking around while I was playing golf with your friends. But I don't, and nothing has like reached me yet and like grabbed me into the Marvel universe yet, or the Marvel vs. Capcom, universe. I want to play it, but I haven't found a reason to play it, which is kind of weird, I guess. I mean, I think what I'm really looking forward is I'm looking for excuse me, I'm looking for just someone using my characters so I can watch to see what the fuck I'm doing. Because I don't want to play and sit in the lab mode and doing all this bullshit. And then, I'm just going to spend like hours watching YouTube or match videos anyway. You know what I mean? So I guess I'm waiting for someone like to make a Thanos breakdown video. I don't even know who I'm going to use. I'm probably going to use Spencer. I was watching Coach Steve do some cool Spencer shit. But yeah, I'm just still upset at I'm still upset at the typical Capcom shit, right? Like I'm upset at. So the game still looks like that. I understand that if you can get past how the game looks, it's a good game. I mean, it's fun, but I don't know. I can't get past that yet.
Yeah, it's pretty bad looking, but I mean, whatever.
Damn, G Tekken, thanks for the subscribe. I wish like I had the alerts up, but damn, maybe I can do it later. I don't know. We'll refresh you later so everyone can see. Anyway, but yeah, they announced Monster Hunter though. They finally made a lot of people that I know are like, you know what? I'll wait until Monster Hunter comes out. Blah blah blah. They finally released her, and it's cool that she's in the game. She looks pretty cool, but I am pretty upset at one thing. It's funny because me and Dre were actually talking about it. Dre's a really big Monster Hunter fan, and I think he will probably use her, but.
Yeah, I've never seen that guy play Monster Hunter before.
The cool thing about Monster Hunter is that, I guess this is like our 2 cents and like our nerd input. There's these little cats, if you guys don't know anything about Monster Hunter, the felines, and they're so cool. Like they cook and they like make your weapons, and they're just like and like sometimes they're evil and they rob you and shit. They're a real big part of the game. So you would think, I was thinking like, how Rocket Raccoon has Groot, maybe the Monster Hunter will have like feline assist or something, or even
that would have been pretty cool.
Or even like a super like that considered like her level 3 was just like Felicia's level 3, where like all the Felicias come and fuck you up, and like it will just be the felines. But man, I was so sad when they did not have one feline like or anything. They didn't have like really any like cameo type of say. Like there wasn't like no monsters. Like you can like call a monster assist or
Yeah, you know the big rumor of that character was that the Rathalos would be part of her super, and that is not true.
Yeah, that's so sad,
But
dude.
the fact that you can switch weapons and stuff when you're playing is actually kind of better, I think.
So
It
she's like,
sucks.
so she's
The
like,
fan service isn't
yeah,
quite there,
yeah.
but the character looks functional.
It
So
sucks
that's kind of
that the
important.
character looks functional, but the fan service
Uh-huh.
is such a big thing these days. You know, like
And another thing is that character actually does not look like shit either. A lot of the characters' models are really bad, but
Yeah.
that character looks like they actually
Yeah.
tried. That's probably one that they outsourced to somebody else.
But it just sucks though, cause like you know, if like you're talking about the fan source, like the fan source isn't there, and it just sucks now that like when was it ever there anymore? You know what I mean? Like the fan source for Street Fighter V, like
Yeah,
no
man.
one,
I mean,
no one
they
was
did it
there.
last gen, but not this gen.
Like
this gen is like
this
just a
gen
bunch
is
of
like
garbage.
pretty garbage, man. Like
It's just a bunch of soulless games at this point. But I mean, whatever. It's Capcom, man.
yeah.
That's what you get.
But yeah, so hopefully, you know, I mean that already brought out what's the word I'm looking for, the announcement of Monster Hunter pretty much like Facebook was like, oh, I'm gonna play now, blah blah blah. So that's always good to see that people actually interested in characters, not like in fucking Street Fighter V or all these new characters. Everyone's
The
like,
5 newcomers, no one gives a shit about.
no, you know
It's
what?
crazy.
Everyone does.
Why
give
would
it,
you though?
Everybody does give a shit about them when they're not out. But when they're finally out and they play them, they just drop them because they, you know what I mean, like.
Oh yeah, let's look at the game, man. They can't design a character interesting enough to make me play.
So I guess what fucking Marvel's doing now, or it's just Capcom in general, but Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite is they're doing the season pass, right? So I guess season one is Venom. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's supposed to be Monster Hunter, Venom, Winter Soldier, Black Panther, right? Is that the 4?
Yeah, African American Panther.
So I guess they're doing 4. So I
And
guess
then Sigma and Black Widow are the last.
Sigma
ones
and
to make
Black Widow.
6.
So are these okay? Oh, and they are those because they
Yeah,
announced.
never forget, Sigma was one of the first characters they announced, but there's zero gameplay of that character.
But they also said that there's 4 extras, right? Or were those the 4 extras? Did you
No,
hear
that's
about that? That's something else,
No.
right?
That's something that might or may not actually
Okay.
exist.
So so we're looking at 6 extra characters, which is not bad, but it sucks because you have to pay for them. It's not a complete game. Look at when like Marvel 2 came out, Tekken 5 and all that, or Tekken 4, they're all time released, man. Like that was the cool thing about the arcades, were like time release characters. That was badass. For you guys that don't know what time release is, it's back in the day, like the arcades, like you know Marvel vs. Capcom 2, they started off with like a couple of characters, but like as the days and hours go past, they released a new character.
You would unlock somebody else.
You would unlock somebody
or
else.
if you played Arcade Edition Street Fighter 4, you would know that Oni and Evil Ryu were the time release ones. But we put in a fucking code and got them early at AI.
So in the end,
that is a thing that happened.
So in the end of the game, you have a shitload of characters. So like Marvel 2 was like a square kind of, but in the end, they like kind of like you know
It just became a disaster.
It expanded into something crazy. I mean, it might have just been fucking you know like sure there are a bunch of clones, blah blah blah, and like palette swaps, but still, there was a million.
Hey man,
fucking
they
characters.
were original characters in that, you know.
They were, but I mean, I'd rather have that than what we have now, because what we have now is complete garbage. Because I still look at this, I still look like this is just the same like thing we were talking about yesterday. I'm gonna tell you how I feel about it too, because this shit is so fucking ridiculous, dude. Like, this is what they gave us, man. Like, boom, look at that. Is that really what we're playing?
Yep.
And is it even evened out about all like? So wait, we got Winter Soldier.
No,
Okay.
especially when the DLC comes out, it's gonna be 4 and 2, so the character
Yes,
screen is gonna be uneven. That's why people are saying there's gonna be 2 more.
There
that
has
is
to
not
be,
confirmed
dude.
yet.
Like, look at that shit, man. Like, they put no effort into this game. Like, but I am interested in seeing where it's going. I honestly am. I am really interested in SCR. I got to watch some of the. I watched Next Level. I didn't watch Wednesday Night Fights because I just heard it was a disaster.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. It was definitely a disaster.
But I got to watch Next Level, you know, Battle Circuit and all that shit. So it was pretty badass. I noticed a lot of people using Ultron. I noticed a lot of people. I feel like Ultron's like the new Doctor Doom of the game.
I still feel like it's going to be Dormammu after a certain point, but that character just has too many options. So
yeah. But yeah, I mean, the game is finally out. People, I guess in the end, at least people are excited about it. But I mean,
Yeah, I
I
guess.
hear a lot more negative than positives. But then you know, I mean, I don't hate the game. I don't hate it. I'm just upset. It's not like I'm not mad. I'm just sad. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not mad at the game or anything. I'm just like I'm just super. I'm let down. I'm upset. That's all I guess to say. Uh, so, but you know, it's gonna be at TTF. I will be playing it, and you know, I support it. But it's just this is what we got, man. Like, that's. I mean, look at
Yep.
this shit, dude. Like,
This
it's
is the game we play.
it's amazing how this shit looks. But I forgot what I was gonna say now because I'm so
I don't
flabbergasted.
think there was anything to say. I think it
Yeah, I
was just
think
us
that's it.
ranting.
I
So,
think yeah. So I guess with Marvel wise, that's it. I guess we could stay on the topic or try. Do you even plan on like trying to play this game or test it out or like just fuck with
oh
it?
yeah, as soon
Okay.
as it's free, I'm gonna download it and play it. That's
Do
a
you have Do
guarantee.
you have a team that you might be fucking with already?
Not sure.
Not
I'll have to
sure.
actually play it and figure it out.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm excited for the DLC because I'm only really excited for Winter Soldier because that's pretty cool that you know Winter Soldier and Captain America will be on team. Venom, I'm pretty excited because Venom's badass. But I remember now when we did our pool about like making who's gonna make it to Marvel vs. Capcom. I remember I think I picked Venom, but I did the Agent Venom, the Flash one. But I don't think that's gonna happen. But if it does, that'd be super cool. But since it's like the Marvel Cinema Universe, I highly doubt like it's gonna be Flash Tom. You know, like the
Probably not.
we're and hopefully we don't get what's his name the Eric Foreman Venom from fucking
Yeah,
Spider
hopefully
Man
that doesn't
3.
happen.
So hopefully
Little fire
whatever
Spider-Man.
the yeah so hopefully
Spider-Man.
whatever the fucking Venom movie coming out, hope it's gonna be like some killer buff one like the buff Eddie Brock. You know what I mean? So hopefully we get
Yeah.
that Venom. But
Well, everybody wants that one, so we're
yeah,
probably not gonna get it. We're probably gonna get,
the emo
Eric
one.
Foreman. Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens. You know, just in the story mode. The story mode is interesting. I feel like they could have done so much, but it feels so rushed. As in like, oh, like how it starts is like, oh, Ultra or Sigma Ultron, blah blah blah, and then like everyone's here. I don't know why the fuck we're here, and then it's like, what the hell's going on? Umbrella, and then all this other shit like
K sexy.
the Venom symbiote is on like the Monster Hunter monsters, and like you know what sucks is that I felt like they put way more time in their backgrounds than their characters because the background in
Oh yeah, the backgrounds look
the
great.
stages there's a level, spoiler alert, like it's like the second or third level where like you're fighting in like Wakanda and then like a giant monster hunter or a giant monster from Monster Hunter is like fucking up the city, and then you have a time limit to beat the Ultrons and before the monster destroys the city, and like in the background you see the monster like going crazy and it looks so like crazy, man, like it's really cool, like badass. But then it's like, what the fuck happened to? I don't know, man. Like
What happened to the characters, dude? Why do they look like this?
these characters look so fake, man. Like Gamora looks like she's like a kawaii blushing. I don't know. I'm whatever.
It looks bad, but why does Monster Hunter look so good?
I don't know, man.
That character looks perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with the character model or anything. And then the rest of the roster looks like complete dog shit.
It's whatever, dude. I mean, it's not whatever. Actually, it's just
It's not whatever.
this is what we got. Um, but like I said, we'll have at least 2 setups, not anytime soon. But I mean, people are helping out. I appreciate it. But I mean, there's so many games coming out, man. Like Dragon Ball Z Fighter, just it's crazy. And even if that new that Street Fighter Alpha game, the Kira, the one that they're showing off,
The Arika game? Yeah, the one that doesn't have a title yet
yeah,
still?
and they're showing it off at Tokyo Game Show. That game looks super cool too, man. You know why that game looks really cool? Is because
Because
that
it looks great.
cause it looks great and it's ridiculous. Because it felt like all like the card, whatever the deck building system, it's like
Yeah.
those powers are like so random, like Ghost or like or you
Yeah.
can like.
That's not a real part of the game, by the way.
Okay.
That's just to show like off what's possible.
Oh,
with
I'm
the
just
game.
sad because it would be cool if that was a real part of the game. Because it'll be a fighting game with something funny, like Power Stone. It's like competitive Power Stone. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they need to make another games like that. You know what I mean? But you know, I'm just excited for that because that looks super
Yeah,
cool, man.
there's no
Like,
way that's not gonna be somewhat a part of the game,
Yeah.
but like probably not in like the base game. It's probably gonna be like a different mode, which is really cool. And those are allegedly gonna be like special effects for like moves and shit to
Okay.
tie in with the characters.
Well, that shit looks badass. So I'm
Nobody
pretty
really
excited.
knows a lot about that game yet.
Well, they're
other
showing
than
it. They're showing it
it's a
right now,
game.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're fucking showing that shit right now, man. But what else? What else? What else? Yeah, I think that's about it. I mean, like I said, there's not much to talk about. I mean, we're all gonna go to SCR this following week or this
Are we?
weekend. So we're probably gonna have that cool follow up podcast. Just to kill time too. If you guys want to talk about anything, please post up in the chat room. Makes our jobs a lot easier. You know what? Let's just get into. I guess the topic on Twitter that I saw was I guess Wednesday night fights. Everyone was just like they were there until like 4 in the morning. Blah blah
Yeah, it
blah.
was actually past 4 too. It
Man,
ran super super late, even for Wednesday night flights.
that's I want to like that's crazy. That's so crazy when uh when one of the main West Coast locals, like almost the only West Coast local if you think about it, because like
Yeah,
the
nothing else counts at
churning
this
the
point.
butter is not there, and we lost, like, what I mean, like
The Foundry is like
the
it doesn't exist anymore.
Wednesday Night Fights is like the main thing, and then like
It's the only thing.
it's the only thing, and then it's just crazy how it's ran for
How
you,
poorly it's run?
like
Yeah.
for like I'm stuttering because I don't care if I talk shit about it because like what are they gonna do? Fucking ban me from Wednesday Night Fights or whatever.
What are they gonna do?
No,
Charge me double for admission?
yeah, gonna charge you an extra fucking $10 to enter the fucking building. No, I mean I love that place and because I love the people and I love playing fighting games and shit. But man, there's like if you're gonna have like first of all you should know that with Marvel Infinite like the first like weekly of that game that it came out you should expect like a lot of people. There was like
Yeah.
70
Why
some
wouldn't there be?
there was like 70 something people there, and from what I heard in the rumors that there was like 10 setups, which sounds like a decent amount of setups, right? 10,
But it's not.
but it's not.
It's a new game, man. Like nobody even knows how to navigate the fucking menus.
Yeah.
It's obviously gonna take forever.
And then what I didn't know was that there's only one guy running the pool, man.
And the stream.
And that one guy that ran the pool was also the guy that ran the stream. So that guy must have been hella stressed out, man. Like I can only imagine what that guy
He
was
was,
feeling.
and also somebody tripped over the cord and fucked up the stream too. So that actually caused a big downtime also.
Yeah,
it took
so I
long-
mean, there are probably so many things that could have been avoided, or like you. All I gotta say is that you would think, that being they would have planned for. I know it's only one day, Tuesday, and then the next day is Wednesday night. But you would think that they would have had a plan, or at least I don't know what they're doing over there, man. Because
it's not like this is an isolated incident. This is a recurring issue that happens quite a bit there. There's usually not enough people to run stuff. It usually takes forever. It never fucking starts on time. That's another thing. People allegedly can't get there on time, but I mean, come on, dude. That's like Richard saying he's gonna be there on time. Like he could fucking be there on time if he wanted to. They just don't want to be there on time.
people can be there on time, man. Like it's not what are you like what? It's crazy. Like I know I always believed in like whatever you play when you want to play blah blah but at TTF that's the start time's like always
There's a difference between 10 people entering a tournament and 70.
and 70 people. So. Yes, exactly. So I guess maybe that's a perfect example of like TTF's like only 10 to 15 people. We'll start late and then we have like 4 setups. I'll run them right away. But in reality, if there's like for some reason ever 70 people, there's no way you can start that shit at 11 o'clock. You know what I mean? So you would have. So I think honestly, I was always about like fuck it, start late, blah blah blah. But that's like a really good thing you brought up. Is like, well, I don't have that many people showing up, and if we do have people show up that much, we pretty much trying to like just get. We're not streaming anything. We're not like. We're just kicking. Yeah, but you're just getting that shit over with. So I feel like you really need to regulate the when the tournament starts, because the joke is a tournament that starts to on time blah ha ha, like it's true, it's true, like tournaments never really start on time, but I mean
you can at least try.
You can at least try, and then if you're like 20 minutes late, yeah, you still haven't started on time, but you tried. You know what I mean? It's better than being like an hour late. Like what time is Wednesday Night Fights actually supposed to happen? At 9 or 8 or something? 9 o'clock or something?
Allegedly like 9:30.
And that shit always starts at what, like 10 or like 11 or something, or 10.
Yeah.
So I really think, because it's crazy, like, if you know you're gonna win the tournament or get top 8, you don't care that you're gonna stay there. If if you don't have work the next day, or you have no life or something, or no job or anything, you don't really mind staying there. You know what I mean? But like people that have to work, people real life shit, like it would be nice to go to a tournament on time and it starts, and like what, like grand finals starts before fucking midnight or something. But then they're like, no, we need to stream this game. we need to stream this game, we need to stream this game, all on the same stream setup. So we had to wait. I think what sucks is that Level Up Live, Valley's Twitch channel. I know you want to get all those views and all that shit, but in reality, like, you should literally just have people stream that shit like you already do. Like Kevin Ha has Marvel, keep it that way. Keep it on his channel. Keep fucking Street Fighter 5 on Level Up. That girl that does Tekken, she does her own thing. And if people are gonna want to watch, oh no, Vince. Vince was tired of me talking. Are you still there? Okay, so party time. So like, oh, he's here.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn. We can get more viewers because Will's here. Add. Oh, okay. There's an easier way to do that. Wow, I didn't know that. Hey, Will, what's up? Okay, so how you doing, Will? I'm glad you're here, man. Always glad you're here. Well, maybe because you fucking bitches over here.
Have you tried talking into the paper towel tube?
Yes, this is Doc. Hello? Is it still shitty? See, fuck, can't even hear them anymore. Fucking Christ, man. Yep, this is what happens. So I can see them. They're doing weird things. They probably can hear me. It's a blow. Yeah, it is a blow up because every time I try to fix this, something shitty happens. So in reality, the podcast isn't that long. It's just me fixing my shit. I can't even hear them. Okay, so Skype. Blame Will. Oh, don't blame Will. Will didn't do anything. Video settings. Microphone, speakers. Hello? Okay. All right. Hello.
Hello. Yeah.
Okay. So is my microphone still shitty?
No, it sounds much better.
Okay. All right. So
you were throwing up into a wind tunnel earlier, but now it sounds perfect.
All right. So let me get these jackasses on screen real quick for you guys. We're basically talking about Marvel. Like, it's finally out and shit. The same old thing. Yeah. Do you want to add anything to that conversation? Or do you want to add your 2 cents to the release of Marvel?
I don't know. People are saying I hear a lot of people like, man, I love this game, man. Marvel all day, man. I'm so addicted to playing this game, and like I don't know how valid all that is, because it's from like multiple people across different genres, and like part of me wants to say, wow, man, this game's like actually decent, but then I don't know. I really don't know because I haven't played it. I don't know if they're just like trolling or if it's just like, I'm quiet. Hello? I don't know. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I really don't know. As far as like people are playing it, I don't think it should be 3 out of 5 right off the bat. I think that's ridiculous. Game takes too long. People suck. That's really all there is to it.
All right, okay.
The collector's edition is trash.
Oh, yeah.
I feel bad for
anyone.
Well, I don't feel bad. I mean, they
It's so fucked up what the picture looked like though, man. Did you see what the picture looked like of what they were getting? And even the statues too. The statues looked really cool, but
I think the statues look worse than the Infinity Stones do, to be honest with you. But
the one Chet got, his Chun-Li had a black eye.
No, that's just what she looks like, dude. They just all look like that.
She has a shiner?
Yeah,
by design?
Summer Allergies Edition Chun, dude. That's what we got. That's normal.
That sucks, dude.
I don't know. Turn us up, man.
Yeah, can you turn us up, bro? Quit fucking around.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't. I guess we're over because
sorry.
I am sorry because I don't know how to fix this shit, dude. You told me to fix my mic and then turn.
First of all, you go to a website called www.downloadmoreram.com and then you just go from there.
Maybe you guys should turn your speakers up. I don't know.
Yeah, I can assure you this is not going to be fixed at any time. So
Yeah.
best
learn to
bet,
live with it. I'm sorry
Sound.
that it's this way,
just
but it
blast,
is.
just blast us, and then turn us up. And
Wait.
Yeah.
All right, let me try
but
this.
yeah, I don't know. Marvel Infinite, I don't know. Like it's cool that people like it, but how many people are gonna like it? You know? Because at the end of the day, like Capcom needs to make sales, and if they don't hit like the casual audience, the casual drug offs that just play games, then man, dude, RIP. I don't know what they're gonna do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, they're gonna make DLC, so there you go.
Oh, they are, and then people are gonna buy it because you kind of need to buy it, or they're just people are blinded by that shit. But it's a sad situation. It really is a sad situation that this game is a game that got okayed. The thumbs up, like yeah, this game looks great. Literally thumbs up. Let's fucking do this shit, and people ate that shit right up. People bought early copies of it. They gave free copies to top players that are sucking the hell out of that game's dick. Like, oh yeah, this game's so fun, play it. Yeah, it is. I don't know, man. Like, it's sad, but I really feel like if they put their time in in a game, they put like a little heart in it, a little effort, a little, fan base and all that shit. Like, maybe it would have been a great game, but no, they literally announced it Evo 2016, and was it 2016 or 2015? When did they announce it?
I thought it was announced in December. Like I read it was announced December 2016.
Well,
Wasn't
they
it
well
Capcom Cup?
well they
Right?
announced they announced it and they showed it, but in reality, they announced it and a year later we got it. Like it's crazy. Like that shit was mad rushed, man. It's like super sad, uh, but it's not easy for me to watch. Yeah, it's a tough game, dude. Like well, I don't know if you're talking about the podcast or you're talking about from Marvel. Yeah.
Man. Yeah. Thank you, Kenny, for existing.
In that order.
In that order.
Yeah. I
All
don't
right.
know.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, like I mean it's gonna be cool to see like high level, I guess. Like
Yeah, but
people
yeah,
get figured out.
but
Yeah.
it's sad. Like yeah, it's cool to see high level
Oh yeah.
because
The game
like
is trash.
no, it's because of all the high level players. Like, yeah, dude, like Marvel's great because I'm gonna win all these tournaments and take all these pop monsters' money. And to people like us or like the people that are buying it for like story mode and fun, like, damn, that sucks, dude. Like I said, this game is gonna be someone's first fighting game. Like, Bert.
Fighter 5 was people's first fighting game.
Yeah. So like this new generation of Capcom games, like this is my first fighting game because I'm a Capcom. Like, damn. I am so sorry, dude. Like,
Dark Ages again.
yeah, it is. Like, we're like,
I think so. As far as quality,
In the Capcom realm, definitely. Well, last time that happened, Capcom games were in the shitter, and all the 3D games put out some really good shit. So we'll see what happens.
so I guess in the end, like 2D has to like. Well, I can't. You can't blame the fall of 2D fighting game launch. Well, I don't know if you can because Guilty Gear is a good. I think Guilty Gear is a good game, and that's
It's
2D.
an excellent game.
it's a great game.
But yeah, man, that shit is it's crazy.
It's just Capcom, and apparently Capcom equals the FGC, so the FGC is clearly dead because Capcom is the biggest pile of shit that's ever been.
Well, I mean, it's Capcom putting all the money and everything, right? Like Capcom's the one throwing like the big Capcom Cup tournaments and that shit. Well, I guess everyone's there's Tech. Well, I guess there's Tekken Cup and there's like the Injustice thing, but I mean, more people know Capcom, and I think Capcom's easier to follow, right? Like, you know all the players. It's more iconic, and then like, when everyone's like, oh, I know Ryu, but when you grow up, you're like, what the fuck is Deathstroke and all that shit, blah blah blah. But I don't know, man. It's crazy. I think we should just get off that topic. But thank you, Will, for your input. And
Is that all you guys have talked about so far?
no, that, and we were talking about pretty much how Wednesday Night Fights is ran shitty, and we're talking about what it should
Yeah.
do to make it better. And I think the last thing I was talking about was like it sucks that Marvel Infinite did come out yesterday, but I mean it came out a while ago. But they should have already known that this was gonna be a big turnout because it's a new game, so they should have better prepared themselves. Except for have one guy run a 72-man bracket with 10 setups and the stream at the same time. And we're talking about, I'm sorry, and then we were talking about how in reality that they should actually try to police starting tournaments on time, because Vince brought up the point, like, it's easy to run a 10, 12, 13-man tournament at TTF late night because there's only like 15 people entering. But when you're running a 72-man, 60-man, 40-man, multiple tournaments at 10 o'clock, it's kind of tough because, people have real life shit that happens the next day, and we're all not these, like, people with no lives, or we know that we're going to win the tournament. So you should really enforce the time so those people who want to still play but have to go the next day can actually still stay and have a good time. And then you should really start be forcing people to go on time. Because in reality, why are those people actually late? Are they being late because, excuse me, they're actually like rushing from work or rushing from something, or are they just one of those guys like, oh, whatever, we'll leave at this time, blah blah blah, but in reality they're just doing nothing. They're fucking brushing their hair for like fucking 2 hours or changing their shirt every other second. I don't know, but in but in reality, it's just like, if you're, and then you're the staple of the West Coast fighting game scene, basically, because like with the Foundry's gone, there's nothing. We have nothing. We only have Wednesday night fights, and then this shit's it's like that Twitter. When I read that shit, it was crazy how people like there were people like ragging how like it's just ran bad. It's a bad local. Even the SoCal players were saying that it's a bad local, and like just how like. There's a million setups, and like none of it's being used for tournaments because everyone's just using casuals and no one's policing. Yeah. Okay, that's what we're pretty much talking about. So Will, what's up?
Yeah, the thing I got out of that whole Twitter or tweet chain was like yeah, people just middle of the tournament, like big ass tournament, they'll just fucking sit down and start playing casuals, and it's just like, fuck, dude. And like the reason that happens is you pretty much don't have like a continuous line of people that are supposed to play, like, because if it's only one person running it, like, it's just too many people to like manage, honestly.
Yeah.
People
How
just
the fuck can you call a match if you don't even know the setups are open? Because nobody tells you about their match either. Because that's another fucking thing.
People don't
There's
report.
So many things.
People win or lose and then go outside to smoke, go jerk off, and then like shit gets held up, and then it's only one person managing like a whole fucking, at minimum, like 50-man tournament. It's like kind of ridiculous that they put that all on one person. And so then the people see downtime and they're like, oh, I can go play casuals. And it's funny because like people on that tweet chain were like, yeah, that's like a SoCal staple. And I'm like thinking about it, I was like, yeah, that's pretty true.
Yeah, that's
And then because like that happened at I remember at SCR Saga, like it was just that girl Chelsea running the whatever, and she's calling like people to play, and she sees like Sal and some guy playing, and she's like starts yelling at them because they're playing casuals, and I'm like, damn, that's funny. But yeah, I don't know. It's like, I don't know if they're just like going through the motions at this point, because I want to say it was like before it was like a lot better organized and they had more people running the brackets.
They had because they had staffing. I guess there were people that they were paying to do that, but then that's why you see all these people, like all those guys, like you only see a certain amount of people, because I noticed there's people that don't run that shit anymore. Like there's that Dennis guy that would take the money, the other Bison guy, and then that Mike Towers guy, but now it's only like that Chuck guy. There's only like 4 people there. Like it's that Chuck guy is the only guy that runs Street Fighter 5. And then even like the Kevin Ha guy, that guy doesn't get paid for him. He does that on his free time, and like he does that like by himself because he loves the game. And then the fucked up thing is that, can you imagine if there were people, like, you would think a community ran event, you know what I mean? Like do I rely on Vince or even Toki or who's Chuck? Chuck's the homie, dude. He's the dude that, like, whatever. He's badass. So he's in. But anyway, no, like, even though my tournament is like, even though like TTF is like a small tournament, but then the ones I do play, or I have to use take a 20-minute shit, or I have to go outside or something, like, people take in the mode of like, Vince would like just run the bracket, Toki even, like, or Richard, like, people will just come out of nowhere and start running, or like, calling matches and helping me out, man. And then like, I think that's what Wednesday night fights needs. Even at the fucking at the salt mines, dude. When there was multiple tournaments there, I always helped, even though they didn't ask for help. I always
they didn't need to. That was the thing.
They didn't need to help. You just fucking know, and you call the matches like, okay, you play him, blah blah. Like, it's just a motive that you should. Excuse me, I sneeze. But it's just something that you should know, especially when you're at Wednesday night fights. Such a big, like, a state. You are the West Coast fighting game scene. You know what I mean? Like, You like you're literally the only there's next level and then there's fucking Wednesday night fights. That's it. That to me that's all there is right now in the world.
No,
And
nothing else matters.
nothing else matters in the United States. Just those two, and everyone else is just hoping
Gotcha.
to become
Yeah, no,
The Punisher, Netflix season 2. You got it. Anyway, but no, it's like so you would think that there are so many people that the Wednesday night fights, Alex Valle, like you're the best, blah blah blah, like you guys are so cool. Can I please help you?
no.
Dude, there's
I mean,
fucking no one. In reality, if I ever went to Wednesday night fights and I was like, hey, do you need help running a bracket? I will help you out. Cause that's just like the right thing to do. Cause you see these people in trouble,
Just fucking straight struggling.
just straight
Every
struggling.
week.
And then while you have you have other people who work with them, just like walking around. Oh, yeah, you're enjoying your time. Well, let me buy you a beer. Are you 18? You know what I mean? Like something like, come on, man. Like do something, dude. Like someone needs to Someone needs to say something. Like, hey, we need people. Can make a Twitter.
Run this fucking tournament.
I mean, look at all the fucking the referees or the judges that Evo gets. I mean, do half those people even know how to run a fucking bracket? Fuck no. They just want the free jacket, the food, and the Sunday ticket for free. But they do it and it gets done. Like fuck, you need to
It sure does.
maybe have like, hey, level up. You help run a pool. The next one's on me. Blah blah. You know what I mean? Like because that
Fucking anything.
because that shit could be done so fast. And I mean, I love going there, but in reality, if that shit was guaranteed to end at midnight every night or 1 o'clock, I would go there regardless if I had work. But since I don't know,
Yeah, why the fuck wouldn't you?
so but if I don't know how long it's gonna last, and you're with Richard and a guy that might get into grand finals somehow, and they're saving Street Fighter 5 to be the last game, you're not gonna get home until 4 o'clock, man.
Yeah.
I love you. I love that guy, but man, it's like fuck. I need to go home, dude. I should have drove by myself. That's why during 4 I was driving by myself, because you know what? I need to get home, man. Like fuck. But so they really do need people to run. Like just run. I think you just need more people. You need to start policing rules. Usually I know, hey Cody, you're always about like fuck the rules, fuck esports. I still fuck yeah, I do fuck esports, fuck it. But I mean, you just for just the customer service and just the viewership, like man, people want to watch like Street Fighter. People want to watch fighting games. You don't have to put it all on Level Up Live TV, whatever. Just you don't have to sell all the viewers. Just that's why you have multiple streamers, man. And if people are really gonna watch it, they're gonna open up the stream. They will open up multiple windows to watch Tekken 7, Street Fighter, whoever. Just don't save. Oh, we got like a 10-man Guilty Gear tournament, so we're gonna make the 10 Guilty Gear players that got top 2 suffer. And wait for Street Fighter and Injustice to end, so Toki and Kizzy K can play. You know what I mean? Like come on, man. Just let them play so they can go home and have sex with like their wives, girlfriends, boyfriends, or just go home because they have fucking work, man. Like it's crazy. Like they really need to do something. So I don't know if it's but I don't know. I who am I to say anything?
I can't speak to know how to run plus 150 plus tournaments.
Yeah.
Like but you need to figure some shit out, because I feel like it's if I was running this shit, I would not find that acceptable at all. But that's just me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm done with that. That's my rant. Will, do you want to add anything to that?
Yeah, no, I'm glad like people are saying stuff about it, because I mean maybe
Because this shit's been going on forever. Every single time I've ever been there, it's always been the same thing.
Yeah.
It runs late as fuck. Like there's downtime all over the place. Why the fuck are there so many ads on Level Up channel? Like why can't they just run?
Man, dude, there was like I was trying to watch a match. There were like 6 ads playing, dude.
If I'm here, which I always am on Wednesdays, and we're doing bullshit, and like I leave the stream on in the background, when I go back to it, probably 50% of the time it's probably on an ad, and there's
That's
matches.
insane.
That is a fucking fact. That's not some funny shit I just made up because it's funny. It is funny, but it's also sad because that shit is the reality. Every time I go back to the stream, if I click back, if I'm watching Nick Tanella's stream and then go back to the main Level Up stream, 90% of the time, fuck it, not even 50%, 90% of the time it's going to be a fucking ad, and there's not even going to be a match on there. Like, I don't know what the deal is with that shit, but
They want to make that money, man. They want to make that money, dude. It's like
you're supposed to be running a fucking tournament. You're not running an advertising.
Hey, man, that's the dream, isn't it? You want to make money. You want to live off. You don't want to work, so you want to make money on something you're doing. So you're pretty much selling your soul, man. Like it's crazy. Like
at what point does that become ridiculous?
Yeah,
I think it crossed that line a long time ago.
Like shouldn't you always? Like to me, if I ever would get to like a Team Spooky type of like like a level of viewership or tournament hosting. Like, when it you're always, I would feel like your viewers are always the first people you should. It's the, or I guess, okay, viewers, the players, blah blah blah. But it's just like, but those ads are crazy. Like, you're already making money, man. Like, how much money do you really need to make? Like, when, like you said, like, when does it, like, stop? When does it stop, man? Like, Will, it looks like you have something to say, dude. I'm sorry, Will.
I don't know. I mean,
Like, is it like a Star Wars thing, or it's like, I'm for the people, I'm for the stream, like, I'll do anything for you guys, this, and then like you start getting the money, you start getting the fame, and it kind of like, then you start selling out, and you're kind of like, yeah, man, Marvel Infinite, man, I used to talk shit about it, but now like it's fucking badass. Hey, and then
But
like,
now there's 75-man tournaments, and I gotta pretend like it's a good game.
no, yeah, no, exactly, man, like.
Or people pretending like Street Fighter V is an acceptable fighting game in this day.
Like, when keeping it real goes wrong, you know what I mean? Like, when does it stop, Will? Like.
That's why I'm so glad Spooky's back, dude. He was talking shit the whole first hour of the stream. And he was swearing, and he was like, why aren't you guys fucking swearing? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, I live for this, and like, I come back, and this is the state it's in? Like, what the fuck? Like, he's right. Like, look at this shit, man. Look at Wednesday Night Fights, dude.
It's kind of like when Theon went back to his dad, and his dad just talked shit. Anyway, Will, what do you want to talk about, Will? Come on. Because I feel, you don't have nothing to add on that shit, dude?
well, I don't know, man. It's like,
Well, actually.
I don't know. It's just, you say how much money do you want or can get, but like, I don't know. We don't really know how much money they're getting, so maybe they're just barely like making ends meet by playing that many ads, and then we really don't know. And I don't think it's fair to like bash them for trying to keep sustaining what they have already. I don't know. I like, as much as I hate like the state it's in. I mean,
They gotta make money too, right?
the FGC is small. It's small time. You know, they gotta
They gotta,
Why the
yeah.
fuck are they trying to be big time, man? Why can't we just be how it always has been? Why we gotta like run out this fucking giant esports arena for a bunch of shitty games that nobody really likes anyways? We just play them because we have to.
Because there's no one else opening their doors,
I mean,
and
there's nothing else. Like, what are you gonna go revert back to Marvel 2 and Third Strike, or what? What else are you gonna play?
Just saying.
Just got
I would just love to see Wednesday Night Fights not exist in its current state at all, and I don't know what it would take to make that happen.
Okay.
Super
So,
Arcade's coming soon, man.
all right,
Maybe.
Vince, let me tell you this right now. So, besides like the hate of what we have for these certain games, or you have, or blah blah blah. So let's just say magically one day that it starts on time. Like, let's just say it starts on time, and then everything's kind of perfect and what you want to see it. Would you kind of like be like, all right, like I can live with this, it's acceptable, blah blah blah, or would you still like, man, like this still, I hate this still, blah blah blah. Like, what will it take to make you happy at a venue? Or like at a venue, like it's crazy. Like, I feel like, okay, man, esports arena, like you said, running all these like shitty games we don't like. There's not even like a side tournament for random games like alpha or super. Oh, I mean, there is.
It's an ST stream now, thankfully.
Yeah, but what I'm guessing is that it's not an arcade. Like, why can't we have an arcade where there's other games that we can fuck around with, and we're not just focusing on these games? Is that what? I don't know. I kind of see where you're going, and I kind of don't. But I do agree with you on, like, it does suck that, like, this is what we got. I mean, we got, I don't know, it just feels like Hollywood. It feels fake. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. It feels like a corporate event. It doesn't feel like I'm at a fucking local. It feels like I'm at some bargain basement ass bullshit where there's a different agenda that does not align with my own.
Like,
do you see how many people do you see there just fucking having fun, dude? Like, the number is like pretty badly skewed. Like, I feel like,
unless we're there or something, or fucking around, and that's why I like.
Shit to TTF, dude. Are people upset at TTF, dude? They look like they're like just waiting for the next matches to go. Like, oh god, I just want to go home. Does that ever fucking happen there?
You're right. You know what? When you put it that way, like, man, all those people that look there, like, they have the fuck, man, I want to go home. Look, can we hurry up? Like, they want to lose to go home. Where when you're at like next level, everyone's fucking around talking shit. There's pictures of like IDOM and Punk and these funny sayings.
Soul in this place,
and you can play card games if you. It's fucking crazy, right? Like how oh wow, it's like blowing my mind. It's just like, like I said, Next Level, Battle Circuit, and Wednesday Night Fights are the only two in existence right now. Like they're the main two. There's always gonna be a Next Level versus Wednesday Night Fights. There's not gonna be a Next Level versus TTF, which if there was would win. There's not gonna be a Wednesday Night Fights versus whatever the local and like fucking Michigan. You know what I mean? It's always gonna be Wednesday Night Fights versus Next Level.
Next level.
It's always when someone say, "Oh, where is it at East Coast, Next Level, West Coast, Wednesday Night Fights." They're always those are always gonna be the top of the list. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just like, man, like these like, and then Wednesday Night Fights, you have it's the other side of the coin. Like, man, this like you said, like this looks so boring, so shitty, like. I don't want to be. And then like Next Level Battle Circuit, it's fucking. It doesn't matter if it's 1 in the morning. Everyone's having fun. Everyone's talking shit. Fucking Henry Sen is having a good time, and there's like the interviews are funny. There's pictures, but when you
back too, dude.
but when you interview people at Wednesday Night Fights, it's like, oh, it's like 4 o'clock. I want to go home. Fuck this.
Yeah,
Blah 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 blah.
Would
But it's crazy. It's crazy. Man. And that's what we have. That's what you're right. And that's what we have to work with.
That's what we have to just live with. We just have to live with this shit. This is what we get. That's how I see it, at least.
I said it's crazy. It's crazy. And I know it's one of those things like, well, if you have a problem, why don't you do something about it? So, motherfucker, I can't. I don't have fucking money. Yeah, I can only wish I had like that money to like open up arcades. Like I only hope when Super Arcade comes back, I hope it's good. I hope it's not a big letdown. I just hope it's good. Good.
If it ever does open.
I'm hoping
it does.
But it's so crazy though how like there's not a chance for it to open, even though he's still putting money and fixing that place up, right? Because he's working on it, but it's still like the city still has to approve it or some shit, right? That's like a thing, right?
Yeah, they've been going back and forth for a while. It's not at the point where it's difficult anymore, but they just always can demand more stuff.
But isn't that crazy though? Is that this guy is putting his heart and soul and his money into this place for a chance of it, like a small chance for it not to even open?
Yeah, dude. City politics sucks, dude. Like,
no.
Somebody who's worked in a city for 10 years and still at risk of losing my job in a couple months. It's garbage. It's the worst shit ever. No,
it's right. It's crazy. Like this poor guy, man, and people are gonna give him shit about it. Like it's crazy, man. Like. It's like people don't understand like what the fuck. It's like when it's anything, right? Like you're doing all this shit for a scene, and then you're still gonna have that one guy that doesn't talk shit about you, man. It's just like fuck. And then in reality, like, dude, I'm like trying my hardest, man. My bad. Like fuck, dude. Like what the fuck are you doing about it? You know what I mean? It's like my bad. Like shit, man. I don't know. I can go. I Cody, you fucking thank you, Jerry.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you still deal with it. Fuck. I don't know. It's crazy. Like I said, I hope Super Arcade comes back, and I hope something changes, man. Like,
maybe this is what it will take for Wednesday Night Fights to not be shitty. Also, people finally talking about how bad like the shit's run. I don't know. It all really depends on what happens. I'm sure they're really focused on SCR, and they didn't give a fuck about this Wednesday. But
and that's what.
That also doesn't excuse how this is run every single week. So
you just you just remind me too. It's like when you think of like SoCal major or West Coast majors and East Coast majors. Which one do you see people having more fun at?
Not SCR.
Right?
This weekend.
I feel like the East Coast majors are always the majors like, man, I wish I was there. Man, that's like, I mean.
Hey, I think the same thing for NCR. I think NCR is.
Yeah, I mean.
Sick trailers and all kinds of shit. I haven't gotten a
look at
like that for SCR in God knows how long.
Look at like
Where are the exhibitions? Where's all the fun shit, dude? I know it's a fucking tournament, but where's all the cool shit? I've been waiting for a long time for that shit to come back.
Like, where's like your originality? Where's the originality?
Where's
Like,
the NorCal what does SoCal KOF exhibition? Where's anything like that? Man?
What does SCR have that's bringing to the what are they bringing to the table that's like, wow, I want to go? It's not a Capcom Premier event. I don't give a fuck about that. Like, we're doing a Wednesday Night Fights versus Next Level. We're doing Daigo's coming. We're gonna do Daigo versus the World. We're gonna have a team tournament, blah 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 blah. Like that's all. They don't have. You know what I mean? Like no mercy. No, but it's like crazy. Like it's like what do they have? Like when you think of CEO, it's like the wrestling theme. They have like a ring. They have all this crazy shit happening. Blah blah blah.
Actual production and fun events.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like you think of every major.
Look at Combo Breaker. Look at how sick Combo Breaker is every fucking year.
That's what I'm trying to tell you is that all these majors they're known for something. What's SCR known for? short like
running anime shitty.
yeah. So yeah, no, like seriously, like what is that like? What is SCR known for? I'm not trying to I love SCR, man. It's a tournament in my backyard. I love it, but like
But where's the fucking fun, dude?
where's the fun? I mean, cool. $10 spectator pass. I'm down. I'm fucking down. Hell yeah. I would pay $10. You know, Anime Ascension. The first one we had to pay like $25 for.
$20, and it was still better than SCR. I would go to Anime Ascension 40 times.
Oh man. I remember Will's face, dude.
But that's when you were in shambles too. Dude.
Oh,
Like,
dude.
$20 to go to Anime Ascension.
And then that girl didn't even pay, dude. She just walked in.
Dude, $20, dude.
Yep.
Damn, that was a lot.
But here,
that shit was tight though.
but here's the high hopes though. It's at Anaheim Center. It's at the Anaheim Convention Center. Maybe they're gonna have like a cool artist all the way. I don't think they like put a layout of what it's gonna look like. But who?
Unless you pay Alex Valle $12 million, you're not
But-
getting the fucking booth anywhere near SCR.
But who knows what it's gonna look like, man? Like,
Never forget, they wanted to charge Kugi $10,000 for an ad. You know, just saying.
dude, $10,000 for an ad. That's
On
insane.
stream.
That's insane.
why.
That's insane. And Broken Chair is such a big thing in like the fighting game world. I mean, I don't know if there's still like if he's still around or anything, but that's such a staple to like the FGC, and he's such a cool guy from all I heard. I met him at when we went to that Arizona tournament, man, and he seemed like
What's the
such
name of that tournament?
undefeated.
Undefeated.
Damn it. Okay.
And he
What?
fucked up Toki in that tournament.
What's wrong,
They played.
Will? And then they played.
No, Vince and I like
Oh, we couldn't
the
figure
other
out the
day.
name of that
We
tournament.
couldn't figure out the
from
name. We were
license.
like,
Oh, it's Devastation, dude.
yeah, we're like, fucking Resistance.
Yeah, Revelation.
Took a while.
Rev-azation, you know, no, it was undefeated. It was a really fun tournament, man.
Yeah.
But I guess
Think about how sick that tournament was compared to SCR, dude.
right, like damn.
Dude, SCR. Okay, if SCR is like trash this year, you guys can keep saying that. But come on, man.
I'm not
It's gonna
saying
be good this year.
I'm not saying it's trash. When did I say it was trash?
Well, you're saying all this stuff, but what does it have to offer? Like, what's
What does it have to offer? I've been going there since the first one at Digital Arcade, man. The ones at the arcades were better. What does it matter? I don't know.
Why do they need some? I think it's just find the way it is.
If you're gonna charge me $70 for a tournament, dude, that shit better be badass, dude. Why the fuck did I pay so much money for that shit to be at the esports arena last time? And they ran that like shit too, dude. Like, what the fuck is this? That shit is not acceptable.
Don't you
If you're gonna
want-
charge a
That's
free
Okay,
ticket, you
okay.
better fucking have something.
Okay. So I'm not saying shit about it. I'm just saying that if you do charge, okay. So there's two sides of the coin. Okay, so I'll talk to you both, but I'm saying that if you pay $70 to register, $10-20 per game, and you go 2 and out, don't you want stuff to be there that you still can do? You want to walk on the artist all the way. You want something to play. There's a game there. There's boobs and boofs. You know what I mean? Cosplay. You know, like there's
Of course.
yeah.
They're gonna have all that.
And they are right. Okay, but
Okay.
how much of it though are like? Do you know what's gonna be there? Kitty Kaboom. Is that what?
Kaboom,
Okay, and-
Karen G
From
cosplay,
Mexico. Okay.
fucking
There are people that.
Ash, Kitty Kaboom. Don't worry, I know. Cosplay.
But okay, I'm
But,
gay.
like,
I'm a
for the
gay.
most
I'm a
part-
gay FGC player. That doesn't. What do you have to offer?
You're a gay. Okay. I don't know. But like, dude,
Furry art. You know.
the tournament's one thing. The fucking the cosplay is one thing, whatever. But like, I don't know. At the end of the day, I like fighting games, so I want to play people that aren't from my area, and I'm gonna get to do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get to play like. all these
Man, you
jerk
know
off-
for damn sure every time there's a tournament with people there, we always end up playing each other. That's the worst thing that happens. What?
I try not to do that. I get mad.
And then I turn around and you play Richard and Alexis.
I don't know. Well, okay, that's not to say I'm not gonna play like, I don't know, JB or Danny Pham or somebody like that. I don't know. Bushi style.
Well, okay, so I guess too that's where like you don't want to pay something. Well, I guess that's what we're talking about, right? You get you're policing the start times and all that shit. So if you're gonna complain about paying the extra 70, why don't you do the early bird registration? It's $50, blah blah blah. But
That's
you're
an option too.
that's what I'm saying. That there's an option too. That's an option. I mean, but I don't know. It's crazy. I have nothing against it. I'm just saying that it's crazy what we became. It's cool. It's awesome. What if you don't go to SCR? Oh, I'm not playing. I'm bummed out that I'm not playing, and then shit happens, so I can't really I can't participate. But I mean, it's cool that $10 for a fucking a spectator pass. Why not, man? Like, I know it's per day, but we're only gonna be there. Well, me, it was like Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday, and I don't mind paying $10. But if it was like, I forgot what SCR it was, dude. That shit was like $40 for like, it was crazy for a spectator. Yeah, and then I don't know. But I'm looking forward to SCR. I'm looking forward to what it has to offer. Even okay, so like LDS, man, San Diego State. That tournament it was so that tournament wasn't run that well either, but it was fucking fun. It was cool. Like Will said, I'm there for fighting games. There was an artist out of the way that had cosplay, yeah. But I'm just saying, there's people that they don't give a fuck about cosplay. They don't get. I don't know. It's crazy. You can't please everyone, right? You can't please everyone. But I'm just saying that I want to know Vince, because you're the. I feel like what's wrong, Will? Because Vince is like the hard.
I don't know, man.
Vince is
like, I like to see the positive side of a lot of.
That's why I like you here. That's
shitty as like stuff is like.
I want you to say that.
Like,
save that positivity. Save that positivity, because this is where we're going to. Because I know Vince is the hard one to please. We all know that he is the hard one to please. So Vince, and then he please. Anyway, so SCR is coming up. You are going. Wink, wink, all that shit. Is he?
Yeah, wink, wink.
Is he calling in? Who knows? Who knows what's happening?
But
yeah, no. Will save it. So, what do we need to? What does this tournament need, Vince, to make you happy? And I want you to first list your cons, because I know there's probably gonna be a lot more cons than pros. And then we'll switch to Will, and then because with me, I'm an easy man to please. Like, I'm down, but I mean, I'm always like the king of poverty type of deal. Like, I do wish tournaments were a little cheaper, but I understand that, man. It's a convention center. It's expensive, blah blah blah. But Vince, so if I was the Lord, the Alex Valle himself, like, and you got to sit 1-on-1 60 minutes with me, and you had to talk about this is what you need to do, blah blah blah. What would you like? What would you want to see? Ooh, I'm dying. SCR 2018. You know what I mean? Next SCR.
I'll keep it very simple. I'll list a couple things that have been at previous SCRs that seem to be absent from all the fucking rest of them. How about when you register, I get a fucking shirt like how it used to be? If I'm paying this exorbitant fee to play in your shitty tournament, how about you at least throw me a bone and give me a shitty screen printed shirt?
Okay,
fucking anything?
Can I ask you why this tournament's shitty?
Well, if it's anything like how it was last year, it's gonna be like there's not gonna be anything for me to fucking do. There's gonna be no casual.
Okay.
Which I'm gonna get to in a second either.
Yeah. No, I like this. Okay.
There's zero exhibitions. There's nothing. These are all things that have existed at previous SCRs, by the way. There's shitty space, which is not going to be a concern this year, I hope. Like,
God damn it! I was trying to hide that. Paul, thank you for the. I'm sorry. I was trying to turn that off, and then it just came out of nowhere. God damn it, Paul, thank you.
Dude.
All right, I got you.
Oh, cool. That's badass.
I'm gonna turn that off right now. Damn, thank you. All right, I'm sorry, Vince. Thank you, Paul. By the way, thank you. Yeah.
No, I don't expect the tournament to grow by leaps and bounds and the price to stay the same. I don't give a fuck about paying more money if they actually have something for me to fucking do, and I'm not getting a downgraded experience every year for more money. That's not the fucking issue. The issue is there's less shit for me to do at this tournament, and I'm paying more money for it every fucking time.
Did you have fun at the SCR where we played Yada?
Yeah, that was different. There was shit.
Because there's shit to do, right? But when it was at the esports,
plenty of shit to do.
At esports arena, it was a downgrade, right?
It's all over the fucking place. Yeah, it's just gotten shittier and shittier. There's no fucking casual setups anywhere. There's no exhibitions. There's nothing to look forward to. Like, what the fuck am I paying all this money for when it's just a tournament that's run like shit that I don't give a fuck about?
You're a tough man to please, man. And one day there will be a tournament. No, I completely understand. I mean, that's why we're having this conversation.
I just don't want to have a downgrade experience every year for more money.
Yeah, I got you. No, okay.
Okay, I think that's fair.
Will, what do you like? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think we can all agree, like, SCR last year was, like, piece shit.
It's
Probably the
the-
worst
that's-
SDR I've ever been to.
Not being a dick or anything, that was by far the worst SCR. Like,
And-
no.
And like I remember like the podcast leading up to it, we were like thinking, how are they gonna fit all these people, you know, in the esports arena?
They
Yeah,
did
I
not.
remember that was like a big topic.
They somehow did. I think
Like,
that
a
was
lot
that
of
was an illusion, man. There wasn't that many people there, dude.
You know, the one good thing about that was that all the casuals and shit were outside. I can say that at least. At least there was fucking dedicated casual stations outside. So
Alright, you can't hear me? Hello? Quit
I stopped typing. I'm sorry.
Oh, cool. But I don't know, man. As much as I hate, I kind of don't like where it's been going so far, but I don't know. I've been going to SCR for years now, and there's always been some cool, funny story, like through the years. Like that was SCR was like I think the first major I went to with like all the OFC guys. So like to me, like it like means a lot to me to be going to that major, and like I have a lot of good memories from that major. So I don't know. To see it go downhill a little bit, it's sad, but like I have high hopes for it, you know, and I hope it's gonna be good this year. And I don't know. I don't want to dwell on how shitty it was or whatever, and what it's become. You know, I'm gonna like.
You don't want SCR to be your letdown dad, dude. You know what I mean? Like a dad, like a
Yeah.
like the Chargers, right? Like a letdown. There it is.
Yeah.
There it is, Paul.
Nice. And I mean, if it is shitty, you know, I'll make the most of it, you know, and I'm sure we'll all find a way to like make fun of it and have a good time regardless, and we'll have something to talk about next week and for the year leading up to the next one, because if it sucks, then it's gonna be badass. I don't know, but I don't know, man. Like majors are cool, man. Like even if you're not playing, if you're just dicking around, there's always something to do.
I still think that in reality, Vince and you or we're all gonna still have a good time because it's the people you're with, right? In the end,
of course.
Yeah.
like when we went to all those Temecula tournaments, that first fucking Temecula tournament we went to, that shit. Just remember the people that were there. Will, you were there. The Will that Harley talked. It was Vince. Fucking Brandon was there. Rico was there. All those people were there, and that was mad ridiculous, dude.
Yeah.
And then if none of those people were there, can you imagine? Like if it was just me and like Will that drove up there, you know, like with that tournament experience. No offense, because I love those tournaments. It would be a whole different experience, right?
Yeah.
Like if I went to SCR, like I'm super bummed out that one person is not going to SCR. Fucking Javi isn't going to SCR, and that bums me out because his first major, like you were saying, I think was SCR, and he was super excited, like you will. He was super excited to go to the next one, but now he can't, and that kind of bums me out. That he, you know, like it's crazy that how, like you said, like SCR means different to other, or these majors mean different to other people. Like how there's people that love Joe Bailey, they love CEO because that's their first major, and they respect that. Or you know, like you like SCR, like we, you know what I mean? Like I like SCR too because that's it always like because Jimmy, you know, the whole Lord Jimmy's brother, that guy, I always thought that guy was super nice. He was like always down. He helped me out a lot with like some of the TTFs back in the day. So that's why I always have respect for like Level Up because you know he was just a cool guy, and you know, it's like I feel like I'm not supporting certain people, but in the end I'm, you know, by going here I'm supporting Jimmy. You know, he's a hard worker, all that shit. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah,
But it's crazy. There's all these hoops and ladders and shit that we have to climb and crawl, and we, you know, like, you know, there's so many people out there that we have to please. There's not just one Vince. I'm pretty sure every scene has a Vince. Every scene has a Will. Every scene has a Cody.
I don't know.
But it's not. We know we're all. It's crazy. So like every scene is a bizarre world of us, or you know, just like that shit. But yeah.
Yeah, there's the my doppelganger that we see at Evo almost every year.
Yeah.
Or the millions of fat white people with glasses and beards walking around Evo was here.
Yeah. I mean, Vince commentates Wednesday night fights almost every week, so. But no, I like SCR, man. Like that was the tournament. The first one I went to, that was the one where like Kingsley got top 8 in Skullgirls when it wasn't even out yet.
Yeah, and
like,
Mike Z
we
had to
were
give
all...
him money out of his wallet.
That's so cool.
Yeah, dude. That shit was
like,
fucking crazy.
That was the tournament where I saw Rico play fucking
What that?
anything with Rico, right? Rico played Kelvin. Kelvin back when he was still Mac Daddy, and he was
Yep.
still with Denise, and he was playing Makoto, and like
Oh, dude, what a match that was, man. That shit
him
was
and Rico had the
hilarious.
craziest match. I was like throwing up, and I don't know. I think that was the same one. I had to play. I was playing Geef at the time. You see with that one or the one before where like I had to play Rico in tournament and like I was playing Geef and it was like impossible matchup and I almost won somehow but I didn't because Kyle beats Geef really bad. But yeah, man, the pool view double, that's like legendary, man. That was badass.
Yeah, that shit was sick.
And
Well, to be honest with you guys, I'm excited about SCR tomorrow.
Oh yeah, me too. I just hope it isn't shitty.
I think it's. I just like this whole week has been so shit for me.
I
at
mean,
work.
I'm not going, but I mean, you know.
It's shut up. No, I'm joking. But no, I mean this week's been hard. I mean it's crazy how I'm just really excited.
Yeah, it's been shitty too. I understand.
No, that's what I'm saying for you too. And it's like people do things to people do stuff to get to these events, to majors, right? Like people call in, people
Wink, wink.
people request days off and don't get them, and that day they requested off, they're magically sick the next day. People.
I'm not saying that's what's gonna happen, but I mean it could. You know.
People.
These are all hypotheticals.
It's all these crazy things that people, just do certain. There are people that have nothing to look forward to except for these things. So you guys always remember that it's like a safe haven for us, these majors and all that shit. But it just sucks to see them. It sucks to see anything go bad, right? Final round, like the first Street Fighter Vanilla, whatever thing, like man, that was such a blow up. But people still had a good time, and but it was a huge blow up, right? But he took that criticism and he turned it into something else next year, or the next following year. You know what I mean? So I mean, hopefully, hopefully people keep complaining about Wednesday night fights. They keep complaining about this shit, and it finally gets to the mastermind, and then to Lord Valley himself,
And something gets done.
and something gets done. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, let's hope the animes run well this year, because Ryusei, the fucking Evo champion, is gonna be there for anime. and
He's
to watch
gonna
Street Fighter
be
V,
there for
so-
anime when CEO talk is going on, but his reason to go in there is because he likes watching Street Fighter. That blows my fucking mind.
that's badass.
Anime players are weird, so
Yeah, look at
it's all
Toki.
good.
Right, Toki?
We went to 2 Red Lobsters today,
And 3 technically, the moon one.
But yeah, so hopefully we see you guys. So do we have predictions? Since it's a major coming up, Will, predictions of
Shit. I don't
Street
even really know who's.
Yeah, I don't. Me
not
either.
gonna be there,
I don't
so
even
I
know
could-
either. Cause so it's just like that. That's nothing, right? Like if you're gonna pump up your major, like we're having. Are there any international players gonna be there?
There's gonna be tons of international players there.
I know
Yeah.
Valorian's there because I saw him at sleeping at Wednesday night fights. But
Lauren, NL, fucking.
maybe
John Ding, the homie, Ryusei. JB's not international.
he's from the moon, dude.
He's just from the East Coast, dude.
Alexis,
Alexis from
Gamma,
Gamma,
Tabeo.
Tabeo.
Tomato going?
I think he's
I
gonna
hope
like
so.
go there one day. That's so funny.
I mean, I'm not gonna be there, but it'd be cool if we had a
Technically,
trailer that would
yeah.
show all these players, wouldn't it?
Remember
You
when
know?
they had trailers that had
Yeah.
that dubstep music and just San Francisco song from The Rock? Like
No respect.
it's crazy. What? Yeah, like I don't know.
Bushin
Yeah,
style.
you know, like when North
Okay,
Carolina would have
Momochi.
full trailers every single year, and we don't get those anymore.
Momochi. He's internet. Oh, Kaba. Oh, the Dominican guys are
Yeah,
gonna
the
be
DR
there.
guys are all gonna be there too,
Kaba, Mana,
and
I
Evil
think-
Javi.
Evil Javi, Haitani. Let's see. Marn, Burnt.
I think Yukadon's gonna be there. I'm not 100% on that though.
Like you could don't.
Yeah, he got fucked up last time, anyways.
There I am. SD to DBK.
There's like
I'm like-
700 entrants altogether. Jesus Christ, is that real?
Yeah, for Guilty Gear.
Yeah, Yukadon, Christy, Mono,
Oh,
Save,
700 altogether.
Stupendous. Christy,
Oh, here you
That's
Oh,
Stupendous, the international player.
Can you okay? You know?
Hey, did you guys watch his real life stream last night? It was pretty badass.
No, those are always really cool though. but I did
I
not
was
watch
watching it. I watched that because they didn't stream almost any Street Fighter last night because they were streaming some other game, and I watched that the Stupendous the real life stream. It was actually really good because he showed like a lot of like the, I guess like high level matches or whatever that were off stream, and it was pretty badass. And I don't know, you guys should check out Stupendous, his stream every once in a while because I'm pretty sure he'll do one on SCR, but.
it. Yeah, he's definitely
Pretty
going to. Yeah, he is.
That's where I got that picture of Manny from.
Yeah, the IRL stream.
Yeah.
All you need to do is get 25 subs so we can have that as a
Jeez. Yeah. I don't know. It's gonna be a good tournament. I'm playing.
Thank you, Will, for that segue.
Wait, was that me?
I'll see you in the 700-man Guilty Gear tournament, dude. I can't wait.
I'm in Jesse's pool actually, so that was pretty cool. But he's
You
on
gonna
the
beat him
other
this
side.
time?
Huh?
You gonna beat him this time or what?
Dude, I don't know, man. Like, I think I'm gonna have a tough time just even getting
That far?
that far. Cause
Getting it in? Yeah.
I play the guy I play first round's a pretty good guy from Seattle, and
Who is
then
it?
Chris CCH, he's like 10 years old, but he like they had the Vanguard type tournament that they have in Seattle. I don't know. It's called something different in every region.
Yeah.
I think it's called Seattle's
best?
Seattle. Yeah. Anyways, that tournament, he's like ranked like number three. He has the third most points, so he's pretty good. And he plays Guile, and that's a terrible matchup for Ken. So it's gonna.
Since this game is like for children, anybody can be good at it. So anybody's dangerous. Yeah. That's the problem.
But I don't know. I watched the Canadian Invitational tournament today, and Momochi beat Still the Daddy, and so like maybe
apparently it's an easy matchup.
Yeah, maybe I can learn something from that. But I gotta play him, and if I beat him, I probably play Velociraptor, and then
Yeah, pretty
top
great.
8 Hyper Bomb,
yeah.
Velociraptor.
And then if I beat him, then I either play Jesse or honestly Dual Kevin, because Jesse could lose to Dual Kevin, right?
Yeah, he sure could.
So who knows? It's really a toss-up right now. But I'll keep you guys informed in the Twitterverse, you know. But yeah, it's gonna be a badass tournament. I don't care what anyone says.
It's gonna be shitty.
All right.
you.
Well,
I'm not gonna be there though. So
I
can
think that's all there is to talk about. I don't know if anything else is going on. Yeah, I think that's it. I mean, we can talk. There's no TTF. I guess what I can say is that there will be no TTF this Friday because of SCR. But my roommate Paul will be opening doors this Saturday for an additional TTS. So there will be 2 TTSs. But
Was I supposed to do prediction?
Yeah, that's what the whole thing was. But Cody was fucking around with the Manny picture and you were ranting, so
yeah,
it didn't happen.
Well, no one fucking answered me because you guys didn't know who was gonna be. Okay, Will, what's your?
Yeah, I didn't know who was gonna be there, so I had to look at the bracket. We're looking at brackets.
Talking about brackets, dude.
Like a top 8.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I have to look at the brackets again.
Why don't you
Okay,
say who
okay,
thinks
okay.
they get first?
God,
Who's gonna win, dude? That's the real question.
who's gonna win? Man, I don't know. I want to see an upset, you know. Let's say Haitani, but that's not an upset.
That's an upset?
No. Fuck. Let's go Mena. Mena wins.
Oh.
That's what I was gonna say too, dude.
Mena wins. We'll throw in like Momochi, Haitani, Punk, Snake Eyes. How many is that? 7? And I don't know. Richard, top 8. Boom.
What was that top 8? So
Damn
you
it.
said Mena,
Mena,
Haitani,
Haitani, Momochi, Snake Eyes,
Snake Eyes.
Richard. Uh,
That's
was that
5.
it?
You need 3 more.
Okay. Fuck.
Christy.
Oh,
Yeah.
my boy Chris T. I don't know.
He won last night. That was a stacked bracket, dude.
Yeah, but the Koreans retired, so I don't really count that. Oh, Yukodon's P hot right now.
Is it
P
Buki?
Fuego. Yeah. And then let's throw in
Christy.
how many is that?
I think that's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, JB.
Yeah, JB's there.
Strider.
Is Knuckle Dude going to be there, or is he at the other tournament?
I
What
don't
in
know.
that tournament?
Isn't there like some like, or did that already happen? There's something going on today, right, or something? They're like
Yes, there
taking
is.
pictures. It was like that invitational, right? Is that what Will was talking about
Yeah,
earlier?
there's something. I
Yeah,
just don't know
and-
what the fuck it is.
It was a Canadian
Because Smug's there
invitational.
too.
Yeah. It was an invitational / qualifier thing in Canada. It Momochi won. Spoiler alert.
Okay.
It was pretty good, I think.
So you have Mena, Haitani, Momochi, Snake Eyes, Richard, Yukodon, JB, and Strider. Which it sounds pretty. No order, actually, of course, but all right.
But except Mena winning.
Mena winning.
Yeah.
All right. I like that.
And like I don't even know if it'll work out that way because of the way they're placed, but
Yeah, I mean, Vince, what about you? I was like,
That's like pretty hard to say, but Punk is
I
gonna
know,
be
but
there,
I mean,
right?
it's like a fantasy pool,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Punk is
Punk
in
is
the bracket.
gonna be there. Punk's
Yes.
gonna win, like, cause nobody can fuck with that guy outside of Japan.
Momochi.
Yeah. Yeah. Punk, Momochi, Yukodon. Damn, I feel like I'm gonna pick the same ones, cause like that's who I really think is gonna do well. I don't think Snake Eyes is gonna be there though, cause that guy's trash. I would say Strider also, just because I think it'd be really funny if he did. Probably Champ, for some fucking reason. He'll weasel his way in there.
Yep.
Because he usually does.
Yeah, dude, that
Um,
guy. No, sorry.
No, I still have plenty of time to think about who this fucking top 8's going to be, because there's so many players there.
No, I was just gonna
Um,
say, man. Oh,
Alright, go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say.
Denver Lauren. Alright, really go this time.
Like, haha.
No, go ahead.
No, Champ knows how to win. I don't know. That guy always manages to like somehow he knows how to win, but then he knows how to like do some grimy shit to like make sure he wins, you know? So if anyone can make a top 8 at any tournament, it's that guy, because he'll find a way. It might not be the most legitimate way to make it, but he'll find
figure
it
it out. Yeah, I feel the same way. That's why I'm going to put him there too.
okay, so yeah, Punk, F Champ,
Momochi,
Momochi.
Verloren, Strider. How many is that so far?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's 5 only? Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Whoever gets the most right, I will buy them food the next
AIDS.
Wednesday night fights.
Alright, cool. Pay for my Wednesday night fights. Venue fee, wink wink.
Well, Wednesday night Vincent's, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, cool. I think Kaba's going to get top 8.
Baba Wap.
Nice.
Because he's playing Guile. I mean, let's be real. That character's pretty fucking good.
He's P hot right now, right? You won next level?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think somehow
Danny
Justin's gonna weasel his way into top 8 this time.
Ooh.
As much as I hate to admit it, I think he's gonna do it somehow.
Flash Metroid.
And God, I hope not. I don't think I can do anything. Do you
1,
think
2,
that's trash?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You need one more.
Richard, because I hate to do it, but I just really wanted to make top 8. I think that'd be fucking badass.
Yeah, me too. Fuck that guy.
All right.
No pressure.
So. All right. I guess I want to say Punk. Actually, I want to look at Street Fighter. So Punk, I'm gonna say Chris T because he's been doing really good. Chris T,
That's
man.
fair, unfortunately.
Richard. So I'm gonna put the Americans first. Punk, Chris T, and Richard. Richard's more of a fanboy type of thing.
Yeah, that's fine.
Kyle P. Snake Eyes, Haitani, Poke Chop. Looking at all these, so it's up to. I'm looking at the international. So Haitani, Momochi. Oh, I gotta put my boy LPN, bro. Alex Myers, Mono. Shine.
Alex
Damn,
Myers.
Shine is there gonna be in there?
Yeah, can someone please
Kami,
find
Dank
Shine?
Diaz,
Okay,
Brand
please
School.
talk to Shine.
Wait, Poke Chop really gonna be there?
Poke Chop. Probably.
Oh, that's tight.
His name is there.
JB.
Salud. Not a lot of people on this tournament.
Yeah, there's like 30 pools.
Legend. Alexis. Just Joe's. Tempest. I'm sorry, guys. I really want to look at this. Oh, Michael Knott, huh? You know, how can you forget about Michael Knott?
And Michael Nani, Amazon's dude.
I still can't verify the truth to that.
Damn,
That happened, dude.
Jed's playing? Okay, that's cool. You know what? I just realized that there's a bunch of pages, so I don't really want to... Oh my god, there's so many. Oh no, that's not that many. Quan Paul. That's my fourth. JP. Not JB, but JP. Lamer Boy. Alright, I think I'm on the last page. Wow, there's not that many Japanese players. That's sad.
Dude, would you come to this shit?
Okay, so I guess from all those, I guess I would say Momochi and Haitani. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that leaves me with 3 more. JB. G maybe, because Chris G always gets top 8 at like SoCal tournaments. So Chris G, I don't I don't know what the pools look like, so I don't know who's in the pool. So
Yeah, that doesn't matter though.
Chris G,
None of this matters.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So one more. Who would be like the wild card? Mena. I'll say Mena. Just because he's a birdie player. And yeah, I guess that's mine. So I'll save these. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Okay, so that's the predictions. Guilty Gear. Okay, so who is there for Guilty Gear? Because everyone seems like they're not CEO talking. I only know honestly Toki.
Yeah, Toki's winning Guilty Gear.
And I'm guessing Toki, and it's gonna be like all the other guys.
Oh, wait,
the tryhards.
Beautiful dude.
Wait, but wouldn't the Evo champ for BlazBlue know how to play Guilty Gear, or is he just like a BlazBlue player?
I've never seen Ryusei play Guilty Gear in my life, but I wouldn't be surprised if he knew how to play.
So this is what we're looking at. There's only 2 pages, so 56 entrants. So we got beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna just beautiful dude. I see Toki, the Octopimp.
I see Dylan.
The homie Kondolf, dude.
Yeah, dude, that guy's tight.
Dylan and
Beastly Bubble.
yeah, they're in there. Kyoku. Kyoku's good.
Zotbuster, pretty good. Yeah, I don't see anyone like. Unless Toki just has a really shitty day and just like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't see him losing this tournament.
Yeah.
Or at least not getting top 8. I'm not gonna like fucking suck his anime dick right now, but I mean, I'm calling if they're not in the same pool, I'm calling beautiful. It's gonna be beautiful dude and Toki in like grand finals. Cause right, looking at and maybe who knows? I've seen BC Bubble beat Toki, but that was a long time ago. But I mean, I've seen it happen. So I would say it would be beautiful dude, BC Bubble, Toki, and then I don't know any of these names. So like, do people get top of like that Zotbuster guy somehow makes it, Octopimp.
Oh yeah.
I'm literally only naming the people that like I've just seen play at.
You recognize?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
so Toki's winning Guilty Gear.
Like who knows? Like fucking Runaway Weenie might win the whole thing, but I don't know who he is. Although, hey, the cool thing is that there's actually people from San Diego going to this tournament because I see donut holes and that's pretty cool. Tekken 7 is what I want to talk about though, man. That's a game.
Man, that's a really hard one, man.
I don't want to look at this though because there's only 3 pages.
Wow. 151 entrants. Dude.
Let's see who's calling this thing though. Damn, G Tekken. I see you, G Tekken, in there. Okay, so, woo. So let's see what we got here. We got JDCR's winning the tournament. Jesus Christ, The JDCR.
He's there?
Yeah. Wow, Kane's gonna be there. That's cool. Just
There's a
like
lot of people that are gonna be for this. It's pretty cool.
SD the Patriot. I don't know who that is, but you're from San Diego. That's
It's me.
cool.
Jackie Tran. Speed
Easy,
kicks.
Viet Tom. Oh, the our Kappa guy is gonna be there, dude. The Korean guy.
Yeah, John Ding is gonna be
Yeah,
there.
that's crazy, dude. Owner guy James, ITS Springtrap, another ITS member I don't know.
Just Freddie James.
It's good to see a lot of San Diego people in this bracket.
Chris King.
There's more people from San Diego and Tekken than in Street Fighter, so that's pretty cool.
Yup.
Oh, Just Joe.
Damn,
Hell yeah.
TTF Tekken got it, man. There you go. That guy's gonna win the whole thing, dude. Kawaii face, all right, that's cool. Yeah, I don't see Yan Flip's name in here. That's kind of sad. Oh, there he is. He's
right.
right.
Not sure if he could get off.
Yeah, he's there though.
Dilemma, but he's gonna be there.
He's in bracket number 7, so I'll be watching that. And for you guys that don't know or whatever, this is gonna be the patch version too. So apparently Ling, they nerfed her, but this is the tournament I want to see. So Peeling and Yanflip are gonna be there, and then those are really good Ling players. So, I mean, if they win after this patch, I can't imagine like the crying. You know what I mean? Like Jesus Christ. But I think
I hope they just do well anyways.
Yeah. So I think that's about it. Are we missing anything?
I mean, Filipino champ's just gonna win Marvel, right? He's been playing for months.
You know what?
Like,
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the thing. I know Richard got.
That's fine. You know, like it's not a big deal.
Richard
like,
got in a little argument with Calm Warrior about how okay, so I guess the argument was that Richard was talking about how it's not fair for people that already had the game and like, let's be honest, it's not weeks. They probably had it for longer than weeks. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, there is a case of somebody having a game way before it came out.
No, that's what I'm. Yeah.
This does happen. You know?
what is that? What is that Xbox right there? You know?
Yeah. It can even be closer. It can be even at your own locals, where a game has been out for months before it's actually been out, and they've been playing.
I'm
just saying. I'm speaking hypothetically.
Too bad I was saying
as you know.
But anyway, but I'm just saying that Richard was saying that when there's a lot of money on the line and people's been having the game for like months already, like it's kind of not fair for all these other people. And then
there's a reason why the testers abandoned NRS games. That's all I have to say.
And David's point of view is like, who gives a fuck that like it should be it doesn't matter, blah blah blah. But it's one of those like
you're paying for like $20 like you were before. That is a perfect mentality to have. But nowadays that shit don't fly. Yeah. Like the prices are in thousands of dollar ranges. That shit is not okay.
Okay, that's where I was getting to. Yeah, so I do kind of believe it was like, oh, it's not, who cares? Like Japan had the game like before us, long before Street Fighter, but now like you just have all these like pop bonuses and like sponsorships on the line. I mean, to me, it doesn't matter because I'm not getting. But I mean, kind of does though. It's like that's cool. Like my first round is against a guy that had this game for 20 years, and I'm just like, hey, I'm trying to win.
And I've had it for 3 days.
Yeah.
You know?
But yeah, okay, yeah, probably I'm gonna say it off the bat. I don't know. It's probably what, like Justin Clock, Filipino champ, right?
Yeah, there's no way.
Well, Justin's not entering.
Yeah, Justin didn't enter it. He said that it's fucked up for him to enter, so he boycotted it.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, I guess that guy gained like 0.1 respect from me. So Clockwork Filipino champ?
Nobody could believe
Champ
that happened.
not doing that.
Yeah, nobody could believe that he actually said that. But he's doing it, so.
But there is a guy named Mask Jay Wong playing in the tournament. It's like a fat guy wearing a mask, dude.
Tuxedo mask.
All right. I guess that's all the games, right? Because we don't care about anything else.
What else is there? Tekken, Injustice, Blaze Blue.
Man, we don't give a fuck about Injustice.
Pokken, Under Night.
Yeah, Coach Steve is gonna win Pokken for sure.
The 16-man King of Fighters tournament.
I don't know. I have no idea if he's actually even good at that game. I've never seen him play it, but he likes it a lot, so maybe he'll win.
I have my money on G Tekken.
Yeah, party time.
ST, that should be cool, I guess. I don't know if that one guy's still here.
Afro Legends?
No,
Tomo?
Tomo. Oh, he is. He's in the bracket.
Oh, it's 38 people. That's badass, dude.
That's pretty cool.
Kuropai's gonna be there? Huh?
Is Rico in the bracket?
Is Rico going?
He said that he was going to, but I mean, it's Rico, so who knows?
I do not see him in the bracket right now.
It's not on Friday, is it?
I see Jed though. Jed's in the bracket.
Way to go, Jed.
Oh, that's Street Fighter 5.
Never mind. Sucker.
Yeah. Fuck you, Jed.
Yeah, see you on Turf Masters, little bitch.
Damn, what about the 24-man Killer Instinct tournament, dude?
Really?
Yeah.
Is that real, or are you just fucking with me?
I see Killer Instinct 24 entrants. Circa,
pretty
Nikki,
cool.
Jackal, you know.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
That game was like another game that got screwed over, right? That kind of dropped off the face of the earth for a little bit.
Yeah, thanks Xbox One for fucking that up for everybody. I can't wait for that game to be on Steam in like 4 years.
I don't see anyone in Turbo that we know. Well, I guess Karopi, he's from San Diego. It's pretty cool.
He sure is, man.
And that's about it. Afro Legends is gonna be in it. That's cool. Damn, Afro Legends. All right.
Afro Legends versus Daigo, dude.
All right. So I guess we're done.
Okay,
I
bye.
guess,
Actually,
there's no TTF. Lord Paul will be opening doors. More info on that. He'll probably post up on Facebook. But next week, the next following Friday, will be the Tekken 7 Rambat, and we'll have a Marvel Infinite tournament. It won't be a Rambat. The Rambats for Infinite will start sometime in November. We're raising money for. We're always raising money for PS4s, all the subscriptions, blah blah blah. You all know the shindigs. And then yeah, that's it. I guess we can get into our hot or nots, our call outs, and our every all that fun shit. Will, let's start us off.
Okay. I didn't think about this at all. So
No one ever does.
no one ever does.
bear with me. BAER.
There are so many wolf faces.
Really? Oh shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. My call out.
Is Alex Valle.
Alex YA. I don't know. I will. Okay, that's fair. You know, whoever's in charge of running Wednesday night fights and leaving one person to run a bracket full of 50 plus, 70 plus people, and then letting that fly. You're my call out. Whoever you are, that's fucked up, man. You're like not only wasting your own time, but like you're wasting everybody. Like literally, you're wasting like hundreds of people's time because this tournament doesn't it doesn't progress. It doesn't end on time. People have work. People drive from far places. So yeah, whoever's in charge of that, that ain't cool, man. You're my call out.
There it is, dude. The Twitter link
Nice.
doesn't work.
Twitter will.
Twitter will.
Um,
And none of those links work either because there's no spaces in between them.
wait, really?
Yeah.
I can click on them.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
just don't
but-
take you anywhere. I can click on them too. They just
Yeah,
don't
you
do
need-
anything.
You need to put a space after.
I'm not gonna do
know
shit
what I
because
mean?
on my computer I can click on them and it takes me to these windows, dude.
It takes you to my.
Yeah,
Okay.
CG Tech
Whatever.
Yeah.
knows wrecked.
Yeah. Yours is the only one that works, by the way, because it's the only one with its own separate line.
I'm gonna
Yeah, 'cause
fucking
that's the last
record
one.
this shit, dude. And
Okay. Yeah. It's literally yours works because it's by itself. It doesn't have anything after it.
Will
My
continue.
yeah, my Twitter isn't real Will Ramos Vince
Yeah, that's not it.
hyphen.
And my
Yeah.
name is not Purple Cabbage _ Cody.
But we're just saying, we're not calling you out or anything. You're not the
I am.
call out.
Yeah,
Okay.
the call it is Cody for these links.
Thank you. I don't know. My hot or not, thought or not. There's a nah. I don't know. Oh, I have a
Hey!
picture. Hey, dude. Last Friday. I don't know what you guys are doing, but I went with Anisha. With Anisha, her boyfriend, their friend, and Johnny. We went up to Anaheim to this
Gay
like
rave.
gay thing. Yeah, at the House of Blues in Anaheim, and it was like a R&B only. I don't know. It was like a
Yeah,
thing.
it's called R&B
They
only.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
They have them
yeah.
in San Diego too.
Yeah. And they only play R&B. It was like pretty. It was pretty tight actually. Like they played all this like pretty sick music, and like everyone there was like, either, I'll just say this, the least represented group was white people, which was like pretty badass. So there was a bunch of like black people, brown people like me, Latinos, bunch of Asian people, and like the least represented was like white people. It was like pretty tight. I mean.
Yeah, white power, man. Totally, dude.
Yeah.
Where are you going with this, Will?
It's mainly This is mainly for
You got a
Vince,
problem
right?
with me?
Because you know
Because I'm racist.
he's racist. But yeah, I don't know. It was pretty tight. I had some drinks. I was like dancing. Um, and there was this one woman I was dancing with, and she was badass. She was like the baddest. I don't want to say. I don't call her.
Damn, there he
Did
is.
she have a fucking problem, dude?
Yeah,
Bad
she was the
bitches.
baddest. Oh shit. Yeah, she was the baddest girl there. Pee like kind of tall, pee thick, titties popping out her turtleneck, all this shit. And I was dancing with her, and it was badass. And then like she hit me with the like I'm married. I was like, oh okay, like
He danced away slowly to the background.
yeah. And I was like, you know, but yeah, she was hot, and she was like trying to hit me with the oh you look too young to like know these songs. And I'm like 20. I'm 28. I mean, it's not like old. It's not that I'm old, but I know freaking Brandy and Usher. Like like you don't have to be 40 to know these songs. And she's trying to make it seem like blah blah blah. But it was cool. She was cool. She's only 31. Like, got me, dude. But hey, her name was fuck. What was her name?
You hit us with the Facebook link, dude.
Yeah, dude.
No, her name was Brandy. Shit. Yeah. But I don't
The
actually
story's just full
have
of holes, man.
Did he even go Friday?
Did I? But yeah, she was hot as fuck. She was black. She was black, yeah. I don't know how to describe her. She's just hot. She's tall, full figured, not out of control, but like no, I don't have any pictures of her. Damn. But just take my word for it, okay? It happened. I saw it with my eyes, alright? It was badass. You guys should go one day. I don't know. It was cool. Turn up.
All right. Vince?
And
Oh, I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Also, I'm gay.
Vince?
Okay. Let's see. We'll start with the Ebony Goddess of the Week.
Brandy.
It's Estelle. It's not Brandy. It's Estelle. Estelle's the waifu though, so we'll put her in there. Hot or Not is I can't link because her Twitter's protected, but she's a legitimate actress, legitimate film and cam actress, Aspen Ray. So yeah, check her out. Dude, I'm on the internet constantly, dude. So yeah, Aspen Ray is the Thought or Not, and the bitch calling, like there are so many that who the fuck could I possibly call out again? But I guess Capcom for their quality of their game is just going down into the toilet lately. I mean, I guess cool, we get the Resident Evil DLC in December. That's pretty sick, right?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
But as a whole, man, they need to get their shit together. And if Monster Hunter World is the shittiest game ever, then I will never buy another Capcom game ever again. If that game sucks, dude, I'm fucking done. It's over. But hopefully it doesn't suck. And yeah, I'll see you guys when that comes out too.
That's fair.
That is fair. Okay, I was trying to think really hard about my call out because I don't remember. I was streaming a while ago and I was like, I should say this for my call out, but I forgot what I was talking about. So
The Born Conspiracy?
no. It was either during Street Fighter or Tekken, but
Was it the one and done people? Was it people that have shitty internet?
it's just all that part, the
and
one
done.
and dones and stuff. But I guess why is this picture? I'm trying to look for something on Will's thing, and it's just the picture of Will with the angel wings. It's a beautiful picture. Anyway.
Wait.
Yeah, that picture's trash.
But no, I wanna I guess my bitch calling are people that limit themselves to one fighting game. I mean, don't limit yourself to just one fighting game. Don't be just a Street Fighter 5 player. Don't be just a Tekken 7 player. Just don't be a Guilty Gear player. I do understand that you are really good at those games and all that stuff, but I'm really talking to the Street Fighter 5 players though. All the new players that came to the scene, as Street Fighter 5 is their one and only game at the moment. Is just don't limit yourself to this game. It's a punishment. It's
Yeah.
It's a really big punishment. You don't deserve that. You should play as many games as you can because there are so many great fighting games out there. you're not gonna get good at it right away. You need to seriously like focus. And I mean, if you really gonna say you want to play a game, you should really try your hardest and play that game. If you really want to play Tekken, play Tekken. There are a lot of people that say they want to play, but I mean, I from in the beginning, I don't see them anymore. So I mean, you really should just the worst thing you can do is just limit yourself to one fighting game. There's a whole there's old, new, all that shit. There's so many out there just trying to dabble. But in the end, I understand that you feel like you're good in this game and you don't want to learn or something. But in the end, just don't do that to yourself. It's sad. And yeah. So that, and I was trying to like fucking find Will's Twitter or Twitch link so I can link it, but I can't find it. So if you want to do that, and what else? Yeah, that's that. And then I guess what is my hot or not, man? I'm trying to think of like any parents, new parents, teachers, future.
Students.
I can't wait for the
Students.
The S. I can't wait for the SCR hot or nots.
Hot or not? Hey, dude, Kitty Kaboom's ass. Just saying.
Yeah, the hot or not. The hot or not.
You know what? I'm gonna just do a Twitter roulette, dude. The first cosplayer or whatever that pops up, I will just.
Sue Lightning. Please be Sue Lightning.
Wait, how do you do that?
You know what?
I'm gonna do that.
Do you know what I'm gonna do? Is I'm gonna actually screen capture. Hopefully, no porn pops up. Let's see. Let's see what we get here, guys. Pop it up on the stream. There's a picture of Arlith and Rom. It's pretty gay, but okay. So we're streaming that first cosplayer, porn star. I don't follow that many porn stars. Okay, I don't see anything. A lot of boxing, a lot of anime, a lot of hentai, a lot of Android 21 pictures going on.
Yeah, dude, that shit's out of control.
Got some glory.
But that's not like a cosplayer. Yeah, well, I guess this chick right here, Grease Lightning. You know what?
Hot Megan.
Kenny Omega and Gina. Where the fuck are all the cosplayers at, dude?
I mean, were there ever any?
I guess not, dude. I'm just trying to wait for a picture of a girl, dude. A well-known. There. Oh, goddamn it.
What about that pineapple?
Okay, so I guess Celestia Vega. She's
Ooh.
She's
nice.
Yeah, she is something. Well, that's not a
something.
naked picture. That's not a naked picture. But yeah. Will actually told me about her. So I saw it on Snapchat, and then she was always saying, "That's not a guy. Trust me, that's not a guy." This girl is actually pretty crazy because like she's a man. She does these like YouTube videos and shit, and then like it's all these weird YouTube videos. She goes to like conventions for streamers. I don't know why she's there, and then she's like taking pictures like kids and shit. Like yeah. But then in reality, she's like a super slut, and then she was on MFC finally. Like the whole troll was that like, oh, my MFC camera's down or like is down again. Do you remember that, Will? Like she would keep on saying that MFC's down. She finally got an MFC, and she had like 20 million viewers, dude, and it was pretty out of control. Yeah. But yeah, I like her. She's like I don't know what like petite small white girls are like. It's
gross.
It's poison. Yeah, but Twitter's funny. I'm just waiting for like the okay. That's kind of weird right there. But yeah, so I guess that's it. And this yeah, I guess that's it. I don't know what else we can talk about. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for all that shit. I really do appreciate you all.
There's all weird shit on there, dude. This is freaking me out.
Yeah, can you just
stop this, dude?
I want to get off
I'm getting to the porn thing. All right. So yeah, again, I really do thank all of you guys, mostly Vince and Will also, because you guys are always I'm glad that we did move the time to 10 o'clock. I'm not gonna say we moved it because of Will, but I mean, it's not a podcast without you all, and
it's not.
You all bring so much to the table. It's crazy, and I like it, and I can just listen to you two gay guys all my life, But thank you to all the listeners. Thank you to all the subscribers, and all the followers, all that shit. I'll put that thing on so you guys can see the cool, all the people that subbed while we were away and followed, so you guys can get those shout outs. But I really do appreciate it. I'm almost, I think like 6 away from quitting my job. You know what I mean? But I really do appreciate all you. Dean the blur. Can affiliates get more than 2 subs? Icons?
Yes. That's what Bushin Style said. If he gets 25, he gets another emote.
Is he partnered or is he an affiliate?
I don't think so. I think he's an affiliate.
Because, dude, it's crazy that, Ernesto's a partnered, and he has so many subscribers, dude. It's so freaking crazy, dude.
Yeah.
And he has so many people in that room.
Yeah. I would have argued
But-
against it before, but when Marvel Infinite came out, that guy's like averaging like
That
200
guy's
viewers.
16 fucking hours on that game, dude. It's like
Yeah.
insane,
Ernesto?
dude. Yeah,
Yes.
Deus Ex, dude.
Dios?
Yeah,
Dios.
that
He
guy's
doesn't
Dios
stream?
Ex. Streaming
streams?
from the
he
room of
streams
doom.
now, dude.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah,
Alright.
check out Jay's stream. You know why I like Dre's stream? Because he
It's
talks.
fucking badass.
It's badass, and he's a really talkative dude, man.
Yeah, I was a
And,
mantis dude, and I got set on fire and I died. That was a really cool stream.
But yeah, Dre streams too. I mean, I really do enjoy it. It just the shitty part is when you stream also and you want to support all these badass streamers. But I support you all. I always keep saying that it's really badass seeing all you guys stream these days. But no, I really do appreciate you all. And with that said, thanks. I'll see you guys all at SCR. Won't see you Friday.
I mean, I won't be there, but I'll, hopefully.
And I guess we'll see you all at the next tournament, man. I don't know. Thank you. I really do appreciate you all. And peace out.
Bye.
Bye. All right, so I'm gonna meet these guys because they're dumb, and I will let this happen. Bye bye. All right, so let's see. Okay, I'm gonna press this button, and apparently everyone's gonna. So who's this guy? There it is. There it is. I just wanted to play that because I really, I'm gonna play that one more time because I really like that. I like that GIF, man. There it is, dude. And just for all old time's sakes, the DJ Roomba.
What's hot, DJ Roomba? DJ Roomba, tearing it up.
Alright, well anyway, you assholes, I'll see you all later, and take care, man. Peace.